Now for something completely different.
People can just come right up here with their news.
So we're at Sharbot Lake Provincial Park. This is actually Black Lake here, and we're starting a discovery trail that goes from Black Lake across to Sharbot Lake. So we're on the portage dock here. And I was told there were slot car tracks here, but there doesn't seem to be any. But it's pretty nice. I like being in the bush. Hey. Great Canadian Shield.
Our first look at Sharbot Lake.
So for quick portage, if you got in your canoe right now, you would slide right into the lake. So Sharbot Lake, yay, we made it down the hill. Oh, it's a floating dock too, so I hope it don't fall in. All right.
Huge jump.
Yeah. We have to be careful of the attack frogs. Hansel and Gretel told me there's a bakery down this path. Rock climbing here on the trail. Oh, not a problem. Yeah, it's pretty rocky all the way down here. So look back onto the portage dock there. We kind of did 180 degrees so far around this little cove or bay. I was about to say there's not so much stuff to trip over here while I'm holding this camera, but almost tripped there. Anyways, oh, there's a fork in the road. Oh, and there is some kind of nest or something. I don't know. Oh, there's a split here too.
Weird.
Oh. I don't know what happened there. Something come up to try and bite that bug. But the bug escaped, I think. Oh, and this dirt, the sand here is like red. I don't know. Oh. Gee, the Alice Cooper might as well be on Mars. Up a hill. Ooh. There's a rock I didn't see. Get beaver. Something shot on that. Yeah, I think so. So straight across there, right above my finger would be the Sharbot Lake public beach. There's an ice cream store in behind there, and fast food, burgers and stuff too. And the hotel is just up the hill. Oh, you can see a fight there right now. Path is just more or less following the water's edge here so far. It says we're supposed to go 43 meters high, up or something like that. So, see, the leaves are starting to change already. It's only September the 8th, I think. Oh. Discovery of nursery pool number 3. Guess we missed number 1 or 2, or we're going backwards. Away from the shoreline in a small hemlock swamp. That is a salamander haven. On spring nights, blue spotted salamanders march across the melting snow to mate in pools like this one. Using your discovery book, flip to Wow Wetlands activity and record how many you see. Well, I do not have a Wow Wetlands handbook, so I cannot participate. Heron Haven, number 4. Amphibians look out for the great blue heron. Well, we tell you, just go down the path here. There's a frickin' all-you-can-eat buffet. Natural Beach offers one of the countless hunting grounds for this stealthy bird. Frogs and salamanders found in the shallows supply the heron with food for its fish diet. Like any good horror movie, we're going past the boundary. What does a bear do in the woods? There's nothing up here. Yeah, but it's probably not a well-maintained trail.
Noises, birds singing, bees buzzing, squirrels running, make up one big quiet time. Quiet.
So we have story time or bear time down that way. We'll go with the story time. Do you know the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? Here's the secret. It has nothing to do with how sweet it tastes. Fruit develops from a flower of a plant and contains seeds. A vegetable consists of roots, stems, and leaves. No matter how you slice it, a tomato is always a fruit, even though it's often thought of as a vegetable. up a hill. It's terrible. Ooh. How do the flat earthers explain hills? Scientists classify rocks by the way they were made and formed. Can you name 3 types of rocks? Rocks are constantly changing. This is called a rock cycle. The rock cycle. It takes millions of years for rocks to change from igneous to sedimentary to metamorphic. Alright. The only type of rocks I know are heavy ones. And sharp on the feet ones. Snack bowl number 5. Taraxacum officinale. Do you know the common dandelion is named after the French term dente lion, meaning lying its tooth? It refers to the tooth-shaped leaves of the plant. These flowers enjoy taking over large grassy areas. Tell fellow readers how you would try to count them all.
This is so cute for little kids.
I think you'd start off with 1. The next number is 2. Oh, I'm pretty sure they'd mean count the number and say a square and estimate how big the square is. So like there's 5 per 1 foot by 1 foot, and you got 10 by 10 foot. It'd be 500. Oh. Weed or wish. The dandelion's yellow flower head turns into a fluffy ball called a clock, or a blow ball. These little silver tufted fruits can cover large distances traveling on the breeze. This helps the flower grow in new places. Have you ever made a wish blowing on a dandelion? And I'm looking around here, and there's, well, no dandelions right now, just time of the year, I guess. Mm-hmm. Coming back. We must be coming back to the shoreline. You can see the blue out of the top of the trees, or the bottom of the trees. Storytime Trail. Alright, water is life. According to indigenous worldviews, water is sacred. Water connects all life, so it is important to protect it from pollution, drought, and waste. Water is the giver of all life. Before moving on to the next sign, discuss why clean water matters to all living things in this picture. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to think about what I need water for when all I can think about is slot cars. Coming up to the top of the hill there, as soon as I said, I think we're going down to the shoreline, the trail started going way back up again. So,
there's the shoreline.
Yeah, there's the... Whew. Shoreline down there. Storytime Trail. Shoots and roots. Plants need sunlight, air and water, and nutrients to survive. Shoots, any part of the plant above the ground, reach for the sun and air. Sometimes the roots can't reach far enough to get all the water and nutrients they need. Luckily, there are many little organisms in the soil that help them out. The area around the plant roots is called rhizosphere, which is where the magic happens. Edge number 6. As you crest hill, the forest thins to reveal a rocky barren. This windswept ridge is too dry for maples. Red oaks, though slower growing under these conditions, can enjoy their days in the sun, or can they? Using my discovery book, flip to tree detective activity and record how many you can see. Lots! Story time. Trees also social distance. Crown shyness is a term used to describe how leaves on top branches avoid touching the leaves of other neighboring tree. No one knows for sure if trees are trying to protect their branches from breaking in the wind, stop the spread of disease, or maximize photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Yeah. See if you can notice the gaps between trees on your next walk. Photosynthesis. We're coming on to the grassy knoll. What happened there? Like you said, too much wind, so the trees don't grow here. I don't know.
Maybe the rock is
Or rock, yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god, 12 of 17?
Yeah, 5 more. Well, they're coming pretty quick now. I didn't see that number before. We're at 12 of 17. Woohoo. Eat your veggies. Have you ever shopped at a farmer's market like the one pictured here? Or well, the one in beautiful downtown Perth on Saturday mornings. Compare the food for sale in this setting of what's available at a typical grocery store. What are some advantages of buying food from a farmer's market? Well, I'd say it supports our local farmers. But you can also buy some lobster out of the back of a truck there too, so I don't know about local. Oh, more grassy. Like I said, I know 2 types of rocks. Heavy and sharp. Free time trail, 13 of 17. Oh. Did you know that pollination power? Did you know that 35% of the world's crop production depends on insect pollination? That's a lot of food. Reversing the declining of the bee population is something we can all address, even in urban areas. Home and community gardens are among bees' favorite places to hang out. The bee population needs your help. What are some things you could do at school to help? Oh. I don't know what kind of bug that is, but it's pretty weird looking. Just say, Mother Nature's cure. Nature can work wonders on your health and well-being. Studies show being in nature can reduce stress levels, improve mood, help with concentration, and promote healing from injury. It can even help adults age gracefully. I hear that. Take a nice relaxing breath and soak up the benefits of being outside in nature. Alright.
Okay, so it looks like there's trails both ways.
Yeah.
Like over here as well, potentially?
I don't know, up over that rock, but I'll just... So that's the trail. This is the trail up to the lookout. Instead of the lookout, but you get view out through the trees. That's, we've determined maybe that way there might be a little sketchy. Especially when you can't see what's on the other side of that tree. It looks like a 30-foot drop. Well, it's probably a
We're not ready
drop that runs all along the whole edge here. Oh. When you're looking down at the top of the tree, that's high. Paper rock is expensive ones. Trail 15 of 17. In full bloom. Growing up is more than getting taller, stronger, or becoming better at something. Being able to enjoy the pleasures of life, fully engage in activities, and deal with disappointing events helps everyone bloom. You can start by having gratitude for the things around you. Tell fellow reader 2 things for which you are grateful. Slot cars! More slot cars! Yes, this is the trail. We know that because there's a sign over here. What's it say? What do we got here? Cliff Clinger and Cave Dwellers. Bare, jagged, and exposed to the north face of this ridge is not exactly cozy. Nevertheless, wood ferns, eastern white cedars, and lichens manage to grip onto the bare rock. Using the discovery book I do not have, flip to dead or alive activity and record how many you see. Oh, lots. Infinity -1 is lots. Storytime Trail 16 of 17. Get outside. Think about your favorite place outdoors. It might be in a park, at a farm, or on a ski hill. Maybe it's even in your own backyard. Tell a fellow reader what makes this place so special. What kinds of activities happen to you when you're there? Do certain people go with you? Share your favorite space and celebrate being outdoors together. Ooh. There are lots of ways to get outside. Here are some of the places shown in this book. Backyard, city park, home garden, sidewalk, community garden, creek, hiking trail, farmer's market, public garden, or playground. Oh, more jagged rocks. There's a lookout off to the side of the trail, I think. Oh. See, right across. Oh. To the beach, I think is the beach at the Provincial Park, at Sharbot Lake Provincial Park. Careful. I see it. Yes. Oh, the first 2 feet won't hurt you. It's the tumble afterwards. So yeah, we're across from the beach. See the canoes there on the one side. All right. Whoa. So hiking, whatever.com said this was like a third half an hour hike.
But the campground said it was an hour.
Yeah. So
that's a better visual of it because you can see the whole thing.
Here's the whole map around the trail. We're almost done. Yay, the finish line.
Yay, us.
Well, but the trail keeps going on. Oh, 17 of 17. Well done, you have finished reading this book on the Storytime Trail. Perhaps you were able to make a connection because something similar happened to you. Or do you now have questions and want to know more about a topic? If anybody has any answers to any of the questions they asked on here, please leave a comment below, because I have a whole lot of questions. Because I'm not paying attention too much. Or do you have, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you'd like to meet the author or illustrator. Back in your classroom, you can dig even deeper into the book. Just ask your teacher what's next. Be sure to tag us on your classroom Twitter account so we can see all your Storytime Trail action and learn how you were. Hashtag moved by stories. Alright. Eric Aladdin and Andrea Blenick, Outside You Notice. Alright. So that's straight out, and that's what you get past the finish line. Oh!
How is your feet? How are your feet?
Oh,
Oh man.
like I said, I know 3 types of rocks. Heavy ones, sharp ones, and expensive ones. Yeah, I can feel my foot. I think you just said as they sucked us in, the trail looked this nice and flat on the way in, and that up there is the way out. All right. So that puts us back at the portage now. We'll go back up this hill to the truck. Alrighty then.
You did it, babe.
Yep, into the truck. If you enjoy my slot car videos, please smash that like button, share my videos, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more slot car videos coming for you shortly.